really appreciate that. Just kidding. So I do want to say thank you very much for coming. I know Brianna and Danny really appreciate everyone showing up to share in their love and the love that they have for each other. So it means a lot to them and to me as well. So, all right, so for those of you that don't know me, I'm just going to take this off. I am this beautiful bride's very proud big sister and her matron of honor. I have known Brianna since she was an embryo, and we have always been extremely close. So for 4.5 years, I begged my parents for a younger sibling. During my mother's pregnancy, I was so excited that I actually wrote an entire book all about the whole process. So I would love to read that book to you today, if you would like to listen. It has a lot of spelling errors, but that's just, an indication that I wrote it like last year. It's called My Mom is Pregnant. I'll show you the pictures. Mommy is pregnant, and I am very excited. This is what my mom looked like before she was pregnant, and this is what she looks like now. I object. I can't even sit on her lap. Sometimes my mom goes to the chiropractor to keep the baby nice and healthy like me. So I drew like 1,000 pregnant women. I don't know why I did that. We're all going to the chiropractor. My mom is going to the doctor today. She is going to have the baby. I am so excited. The doctors and nurses put my mom in a hospital bed. They put me in the waiting room. I have a sad face on in case you can't see this. I wanted to be there, right up close. It was boring. I waited and waited and waited. My mom had to have the baby by now. Why? There's so many pregnant people. I know, there's so many pregnant women in this picture. Finally, Dad came out and he said, "You can come in now." And I said, "Okay." And I went in and suspense. There was Mommy in the bed, and holding her, and holding my baby sister. And just by looking at her, I loved her very much. The end. So the second Brianna was born, I considered her my baby. I would literally follow people around who were holding her with my arms underneath her just in case they might drop her. So needless to say, I took my job very seriously. And as I watched my sister grow from this crazy-haired, constantly spinning, oh God, I can't look at you. Constantly spinning, constantly eating little toddler to this sweet little copycat of everything I ever did, into this poised, and, oh my God. I'm okay. I'm not gonna look at you. Okay. Into this poised and beautiful and hilarious and intelligent and still like a huge copycat of me, woman she is now. There is something about her that I have always admired, and that is her huge heart. Brianna cares for you like no one else. God damn!
Get it together!
Pull it together! Oh, pull it together, okay. Okay, she knows exactly how to make you laugh. And she goes out of her way to make you feel special and loved, which I know you do. I know you know, Danny. Which is probably why she makes the best school counselor in the whole world. And which is also why she makes the best sister and my best friend. And which is why she's going to make a wonderful wife. So as your older sister, I feel it is my duty to give you some advice on your wedding day. And since I've already given you a lot over the years, I'm only going to say one thing. Being married is so much fun. It really is. You're going to have so much fun. And so you just need to cherish and soak in and remember all the small but truly amazing things in life. Like this speech I'm giving right now. Probably, you guys are probably surprised the speech is still going on, but anyway, so when I saw my sister at age 16 was serious about this boy she met in chemistry class, I was thrilled for her, but I also knew that I better get ready to catch her in case she fell. After all, who meets their man of their dreams at age 16? However, the more I got to know that lanky little towhead, the more I felt comfortable letting him hold her all by himself. And I have loved getting to know Danny over the years. I knew he was a keeper when we would be sitting on the couch and my mom would ask Brianna or I to do some sort of chore, like take out the trash or empty the dishwasher, and as my sister and I would like slowly get up the couch in hopes that my mom would like change her mind at the last second, Danny would pop right off the couch and do the chore for us. So I thought like, oh my gosh, how long is this gonna last? This is the best. And but that really wasn't the best thing about Danny, although you still do that, by the way, which is amazing. Danny is handsome, and he's kind, and he's calm, and he's cool, and yet he still knows how to break up a wrestling match between me and my sister. Yes, we still wrestle, and yes, I win every single time. And yes, Brianna, it's probably because I want it more and not because I'm stronger.
That's the only reason.
So Danny, I would say welcome to the family, but you've already been. You've already been such an important part of our family for 8 years. So thank you for loving our crazy family and for being so open to joining our traditions and for doing our chores for us. So in honor of your entrance into our family, I've written you your very own welcome story. So yeah, the speech is still happening.
Take as much time as you want.
So this story is called My Sister is Getting Married. Look how much of an artist I am, you guys. Okay. Once upon a time, there was a girl named Elizabeth who was almost 30 but totally didn't look it at all. She had a beautiful little sister named Brianna who was about to get married, whom she loved very much. Brianna was so excited to get married that she crashed into a car on the freeway the week of the wedding. This is a nonfiction story, guys. Sorry to bring that up.
Yeah. Sore spot. Sorry,
Elizabeth was very happy for her sister, minus the car crash, but wanted to make sure her baby was marrying the perfect boy for her. So she asked herself, would Danny make her sister laugh? After several examples ran through her head, she realized, yes, Danny is hysterical. Her sister would be laughing at him all her life. Sorry. Would Danny be a good provider for their young family? Elizabeth saw how hard Danny worked to earn his degree in biomedical engineering and how he got a great job shortly after graduating, and she knew, yes, he was smart enough and responsible enough to take care of her sister and their future family. And she also secretly hoped that they would have 19 kids so her and Brianna could finally launch the TLC comedy reality show they've always desired. Okay, Elizabeth asked, would their relationship stand the test of time, as well as the ups and downs that naturally occur within a marriage? But she quickly answered this thought as soon as she realized it had already been 8 years. And those two are more in love now than they ever were. Lastly, would Danny love Brianna the way she deserved to be loved? And would Brianna love him in the same way? Elizabeth looked over and she saw the way Danny held Brianna. And she realized that he loved her almost as much as she did. And there was no question he would ever let her go. So although the Walters sisters have now officially both changed their last names, Elizabeth knew that she wasn't losing a baby sister. She was gaining a new baby brother! And just by looking at him, she loved him very much. The end. So let's all raise our glasses to my baby sister and my new baby brother.
Cheers. Cheers.
Cheers again.